Diplomatic troubleshooter and New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson wound up a 4-day visit to Cuba Friday on a cautious, if optimistic note.
Normalization of relations between Cuba and the United States is going to take time, is not going to be easy, and there are difficult roads ahead. There is a good atmosphere. It's the best atmosphere I've seen in many years for an improvement of relationship.
Richardson says he was here to sell New Mexico agricultural products to Cuba, but he spent a lot of time talking politics. He met twice with Cuban Parliament President Ricardo Alarcón and sat down with Deputy Foreign Minister Dagoberto Rodriguez, a former head of the Cuban interest section in Washington, who is deeply involved in the recently resumed migration talks between the U.S. and Cuba. And although Richardson didn't see either of the Castro brothers, he says since being here, he received personal greetings from Fidel Castro.
The Cuban government told us a week before we came that the president and Comandante Castro would not be available, so we didn't expect a meeting. I'm a governor. I'm not a head of state. I wouldn't expect a meeting like that anyway. I'm very satisfied at the high-level attention that our visit has received.
Governor Richardson has a long list of suggestions on how to ease tensions between the two countries, but warned that 50 years of hostilities can't just be ignored.
So before dealing with broad issues like the trade embargo, like Guantanamo, like political prisoners, like ceasing of TV broadcasts, it is important that we first deal with humanitarian issues that divide us, people-to-people issues.
Richardson is urging both sides to ease up on travel restrictions and scientific, academic, and cultural exchange, and in this context, endorsed the controversial upcoming Havana concert by Colombian pop star and Miami resident Juanes.
In my judgment, the Juanes concert should be viewed as improving cultural ties between people. Should not be viewed in a political context, and should take place without any kind of restrictions or denunciations.
Portia Siegelbaum reporting from Havana for CBS News.